the fact that we're able to do a show with 4 women and be somewhat well received, I think really speaks to the fact that our fan base really supports diversity and supports women in football.
Say, dog.
They gotta play us!
What is up, everybody? Hooday, and welcome to Tigress Talk. We are the first and the only Bengal show created by women. I'm Jess, aka Hooday. I got my girl Kayla. I got my girls Kelsey and Christine joining us tonight, and I'm so excited. Thank you guys all so much for coming. I'm so happy. What did you guys think about Sunday? I know it was very stressful. I know we had a mini crash out in the group chat when they were driving down the field to kick that field goal that didn't count. Thankfully, he missed that. But overall, how does it feel now being on Friday? I mean, I feel like on Monday, we were all a little queasy about it still. But now that it's Friday, have you guys just kind of like accepted that a win's a win? How are we feeling about these things today?
I mean, I can say that honestly, when it came, even once the game was over, even come Monday, everything like that, a win is a win at the end of the day. You know, I mean, how many of us would have wanted that week 1 game back last season? We would have been in the playoffs if we didn't. It was ugly. But I mean, at the end of the day, we won. And I can't complain that much. You know, we got the dub. We got the week 1 dub. Like, I mean, come on now. Like, let's be a little positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. We got Miss Cinefold in the chat. Hooday. Thanks for joining us.
We beat that division rival at home. That's a big deal. It's a big game for the season. So,
heck yeah.
Doesn't matter how you win. You win. A win is a win, and I don't want to hear it. So, just
Dr.
smile
Brian,
about it. We're going to
Dr.
wash it
Brian
off.
said Jerry just boarded the plane. Dr. Brian, make Jerry go live and join us. I know she's got a link.
Live from the plane.
Yes. Till they make you put that in airplane mode. I want to see your face. Matt's here to acknowledge the Queens of Cincinnati. Oh my God, thanks, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sinful said, hey, Cap. What's up, guys? Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Sorry, what were you saying, Christine? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, no, I was saying that the win is a win, and we're just going to smile about it, and we're going to move on to this Sunday because now we got it, and I think the team will bounce back, so we'll be fine.
Heck yeah. I mean, I'll take, even though it was a win, I think a lot of the guys didn't really think of it as a big win, and I don't think they should have hung their heads and been upset about it, but I think that they could take things from that. And I think that they've all sort of said that this week. So I think that they acknowledge that there's stuff to clean up. The offense obviously has a long way to go to be the offense that they know they can be, but who's worried about the offense?
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody's worried about this offense. Nobody's worried about Jamar Chase. Nobody's worried about Joe Burrow. Are you kidding me? PJ's here. What's up, PJ? Hooday. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. Oh, Honey Badger Boomer checking in. Hooday. Thanks for being here, Dad. Appreciate you. Yeah. So I'm ready to kind of put it behind me, I feel like, and just mark a tally in the win column. Like you guys said, how many games did we lose like that last year? How many games did Kansas City win like that last year? You think they were upset about that? No, they laughed all the way to the Super Bowl and then they got embarrassed. So you know what? I think that it's okay to win ugly sometimes.
Yep. So. And all they ever said was, ha ha, we won and you lost. So it doesn't matter how we won. No more excuses.
Yeah.
Don't be like your offense played bad. You won from a missed field goal. So what? We still won.
Yeah.
We lost on a missed field goal.
Yep,
exactly.
Lot. Exactly.
A couple last
It hurt.
season.
I cried.
Jer! There she is.
Turn on your camera. But yeah, so anyway, okay. Well, we are on to Jacksonville, so that should be fun. I'm gonna do. Where's my stuff? I'm gonna do, since Jerry's in the chat right now. We're gonna do predictions early before her plane takes off. So let's ask Miss Jerry. For those of you who don't know, Jerry is our resident psychic. And I will tell you, last week, Bridget said she was nervous in the group chat, and that made me a little nervous. But I texted Jerry and I said, how are you feeling about this game? And she said, I am not worried at all. And I said, your gut is the only one I trust because you are the only one I know who is actually psychic. So, so Jerry, if you have any predictions, you want to throw them in the chat really quick, great. If not, if you're doing your safety, whatever. Woo! All right. 2-0 Sunday. Wee woo. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. I'm honestly not worried about the Jags, but it's great to see Money Mac looking like himself again. Yes, 100%, because that was honestly heartbreaking. That was really heartbreaking that how all of that went down last year. And I was honestly really worried about him with his injury and everything. It's so hard in the NFL. So I'm glad that he seems to be back to his old ways. Money Mac.
It almost makes you wonder that since we did switch up our long snapper this season, we have a rookie undrafted long snapper now. So, I mean, there's so many things obviously that go into the game, but could that have been an issue for Money Mac last season? Like we switched up for a reason, apparently, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That could have been a bigger factor than any of us ever thought about. That's how we had a little bit of a learning curve after Clark Harris left, after him being here for so many years.
Yeah.
I felt like there was a bit of learning curve, and then losing Huber, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot of elements of the kicking game, I think, got switched up recently, but we have a new rookie for a reason. So I think, like I said, I think that could have been a bigger factor than most of us even ever thought about, honestly, because I didn't until we switched up.
Yeah.
There's so many nuances that we as fans, I think, just don't fully grasp. And I'm totally fine saying that. Like, I fully admit that this is their profession for a reason, and that they're the only ones who are really in the most perfect position to say what is or isn't going wrong or going right or things like that. But yeah, that's a really good point, Kelsey. I honestly hadn't thought about that. But hey, how about our rookie long snapper who's not afraid to hit somebody in the mouth? I was like, yes. I was listening to the radio, unfortunately, because I was at work. And when I heard his name called that he made the tackle, I was like, yes, that kid works hard. He works so hard. And I am so happy for him to be in the position that he's in. He has absolutely earned it. And I'm just ecstatic for him.
Yeah, and for him to know how to tackle too. Those are all little things that they learn in practice that they never know when it's going to be needed. And it was an important moment. So,
and I'm sorry, but if I was a long snapper or the kicker or the punter or somebody, and I only had like maybe 2 or 3 opportunities every game to hit somebody in the face, I'm 100% doing that. Like this is you're only going to get like 1 more of these shots. Like I'm absolutely going after somebody.
It's your moment to shine. Why not?
Oh, Jerry said lots of hoo-days on the plane. Whoop, whoop.
All right,
everybody coming home.
Yes.
Come on home, girl.
Oh, Jerry, we're ready for you. Don't you worry.
We're ready.
Oh, yeah.
Rob's here. What's up,
great
Rob?
moms ready for you.
Yeah. Rob says, hi, you guys rock. It was a great win last week. And Berg still sucks. Amen, Rob. It is 8:40 p.m. and they still suck. What's up, Coach Jay? Coach Jay in the house.
Oh.
Thanks for joining us, girly. Yeah, Cinefeld's defense definitely stepped up. And I don't know, did you guys know that Logan Wilson and his wife are doing like a little show now that's like the best? Have you guys seen this? It's on
I need to
Instagram.
watch it.
Oh gosh. Okay, it's like Wilson Family Playbook or something on Instagram. Anyway, I didn't want to like all of their posts at one time because I didn't want them to be totally creeped out by me. But which is possibly too late for that. But Yeah, it was so good. It's so good. Because I love Morgan. I think she is just the best. And yeah, it's called Wilson Family Playbook. Oh, what's up, Fro? Hey, girl. Thanks for joining us. And anyway, yeah, it's Wilson Family Playbook. I don't even know which one of these is my camera.
That's
But
awesome.
it's really cute, and it's them it's them just like on their couch talking, and it's so cute. And they were talking about like how the defense stepped up and how it wasn't like what we saw in preseason, which I was like, thank you, yes. So yeah, I love hearing from their perspective, but they were talking about the defense and how much the defense had stepped up, and I honestly was really proud of how the defense played. And yeah, you can say it's Joe Flacco, nah, but they always play us tough. That was probably Joe Flacco's best game he's gonna have this year, except maybe when he comes to Cincinnati, if he's still the starting quarterback at that point. But I just feel like to get a win, a road win in the division, even if it is the stinking clowns, it's just so nice. It's so nice to just have that off of our back and have a week 1 win. And I can't say enough things about the defense and how they kind of helped propel us towards that win, because Lord knows that offense wasn't getting it done. So sometimes you got to help each other. That's why as a whole team, you got to make plays. And when somebody falls down, you got to be there to pick them up. So.
And the defense was communicating a little bit more. They didn't really rush against us that great as in the past.
They had
so I was really proud. I was proud of the defense.
49 rush yards is all they had.
Back in the day, Nick Chubb would have 100 on us.
That was great.
So
exactly.
You got to give the defense props for closing the gaps and communicating, because they're a young squad. So
then did you see that video of Burrow after the game of when he was going and like shaking everybody's hand, every defender's hand, and I think it was Tyson Anderson and Josh Newton, if I'm not mistaken. They're like, "We got you this year. We got you this year," and it was just, I don't know. They acknowledged that they didn't have the best year, and I think I don't know. The defense was just amazing. I really just couldn't have even asked for more, honestly. But I thought it was cool seeing them say that to Joe in the locker room after the game. I just thought that was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like it's kind of a known narrative, whether it's fair, unfair, you could go both ways, but that the defense cost us some games last year.
Right.
And I think obviously there's always things to clean up on both sides. I don't like pinning all the blame on one position group or one side of the ball, because you have to win on all 3 sides. That's football. You have to be good in all 3 sides to be consistently good and good down the stretch. So I don't love that narrative, but I think they're all well aware of that. And I think they are going to work hard to be like, listen, if this happens this way this year, it's not going to be because of me. And they're all going to do what they got to do. So I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Al Golden said that he wasn't going to release the whole playbook during preseason, and everybody kind of was freaking out on how they were playing in preseason, forgetting that during that first game, he unleashed some of those defensive schemes that utilized the players in their actual skills, other than last year when some of them might not have been used the way that they should be, based on what they can do.
Yeah. Why would a brand new coordinator show you his best stuff in a game that means less than nothing?
Exactly.
It makes no sense. Thank you. Kayla, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I did block out a lot of the game after we won, and I just felt relief. I just let it all kind of leave my brain. Maybe that's just a coping mechanism, but that's kind of what. So honestly, I don't really remember what I was feeling during the game as much as just that feeling of relief after.
Very true.
I always bring an energy drink to work, and I usually drink it like around 2 or 3 o'clock just to kind of get me through to the end of my day. And my heart was pounding so hard. I didn't even drink my energy drink. I left it it was still in my lunchbox when I came home, because I thought if I drink this energy drink, I might die. I might be a patient here in this cardiac ICU. My heart was pounding so hard because I hate losing to the Browns. Hate it. I hate it. They are not a good team. I have no respect for them. And I will say they are good. They have a good defense, and I have a lot of respect for Myles Garrett, but he is the only person on that team I have any respect for. So I hate losing to them. It makes me very emotional thinking about losing to them, because we are such a better team than them. But anyway.
Yeah, I was at the bar watching that game, and everybody was silent. You could hear a pin drop in the bar during it. at the last like minute of the game. We were all stressed. But it was like a different type of stress. I was stressed that Joe Flacco was going to hand it off and they were going to run 20 yards. But the minute he started throwing the ball, I was like, all right, our defense has got this.
We got this.
And then we were good.
I know. I was at work watching it too, and there was like, I had it on, and I just like there are moments I just started stress cleaning at work because I was just like couldn't sit still and watch it. So I'm like, let me just scrub something down real quick. Like I was just like, I just couldn't. It was so stressful, but man, we did it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was tough. Kelsey, you still with us?
I'm here. Can you see me?
Okay. Yes, you flashed for just a sec, but you're good. You're good. You're back. Fuzzy Balls is here. What's up, Fuzzy Balls? Have you guys seen the Wilson Family Podcast with Logan and Morgan Wilson? It's great. Yes, I was just talking about this. Fuzzy Balls. That's the Wilson Family Playbook, and I follow them on Instagram, and I think they're so great. And I remember what they were talking about. Logan Wilson was the highest graded PFF defensive player last week, and that's what they were talking about. So I love that. Jer says, you always play a division rival differently than you play other teams. Yes, the AFC North is always going to be hard to play. 100%. 100%.
That's why you just take the wins. You take the wins, ugly, not ugly. Just a win's a win. Exactly. On the road in our division. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's just, I'll take it all day.
And a lot of teams in the division, like the Steelers won a pretty rough game at the end too, winning based on
they won by a field goal.
Yeah, but I think there was a fumble too at some point or something, but they won by the field goal. But that they were lucky too. So it's like you take the win is a win. So we know their fan base is saying the same thing. Win is a win.
Yeah.
And I really loved watching the Ravens just completely implode and lose in that fashion.
That
was wonderful.
That gave me such life. I loved that.
They're gonna lose again this week. Even though I would like to, no, we're gonna see a tie. We're gonna see a 0-0 tie.
I like the way you think.
Oh, if only. All right. Well, do we have any predictions for Jacksonville? I don't really know what to expect, honestly, for Jacksonville. But
I don't either. But there's just something about Trevor Lawrence that I just like. My faith isn't there with him.
All right. Like, well, he's on my fantasy team, so I had to bench him.
Good.
So. But it's just Travis Hunter. That's the only one. He had a really good game last week, and they were in a big delay for like an hour with lightning, and he still played phenomenal after. So we just have to watch him and Brian Thomas. Just keep them close.
They've got a good running back too with ETN, right?
Oh,
yeah.
I think they have a good defense, like a really good defense, right?
I don't know.
I think there's somebody. I'm pretty sure there was somebody named Josh Allen also on the Jaguars defense that got signed.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I was like, is he allowed to do that?
Something.
You should be forced to change your name.
But they don't play at a fast pace though. I was watching some of their game as well, like watching some of it. So I think our defense, you just have to be composed and block the middle of the field. We got to close the gaps.
What's up, Joe? Joe's here, says, "Hoo day, ladies." Hoo day, Joe. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I don't really know much about Jags, honestly. Oh, Joe, what was that? Sorry, I missed that one, Joe. Jerry said, Logan Wilson teabagged a guy. That's probably why he is the highest rated player on PFF. You probably get like extra bonus points for that. Yeah. Matt says, Travis Hunter wants to defend Uno. Oh, does he?
I love that. Let a rookie.
I don't think they gave him that many defensive plays in the first game. But that would be interesting.
They said they're going to play him more on defense this game, though. That's
because they're scared of Bruno.
Yeah, it's just wild to me. Like, that's not sustainable in the NFL. Like,
so wait, Matt, did he actually say that? Because that's kind of silly for him to say that, because that's just like bulletin board material. Like, how are you going to give free material like that?
That's fine. Give us all the bulletin board material.
I love a rookie being responsible for Jamar Chase. That makes me feel really good about the game.
Right?
Yeah.
Even a really gifted, athletically talented rookie, I would bet on Jamar Chase every time.
Speaking of talented rookies, how about our rookies on defense stepping up? I was hearing all that. I mean, Demetrius Knight Jr., he was the Pepsi Player of the Week candidate for it. Did they announce that? Who won that yet? I voted like 7,000 times, but and I mean, I felt like Shamar Stewart had a great game. I feel like everybody had a great game. I was really happy to hear all the names I was hearing called on that defensive side. Oh, I think my pizza's here, so you're gonna hear BB lose her mind right now. Yeah, great.
She's doing a great
Awesome.
job protecting your house, saving him from the pizza guy.
I didn't hear anything you said. Hold on. One moment, please. BB's got to have her moment. And Carlos. They're going back and forth. Okay. Sorry, Kayla. What did you say? I missed
I
that.
said she was doing a great job guarding your house. I was just
She is
commenting
very
on
good at
her
that.
skills. Yeah.
Oh, you get to get their last little bit in. Okay, enough. Thank you. All right. We're done. All right. But yeah. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh well. Let's move on. Let's do some conspiracy theories. All right. As a reminder, this is a joke. Christine, the NFL is going to hear your thoughts. Roger Goodell is going to hear your thoughts. I just need you to know that. Just beware.
Oh no.
Now it's a headband.
She didn't make it very well.
Oh, she did a great job. She did a great job. Jerry usually can't find her tinfoil, so whatever Jerry puts on her head is always a fun surprise. Sometimes it'll be like a balloon, or I think it was like a migraine mask last time. Like, you know, she puts like
I have a deflated Bengals ball.
Oh, that's perfect. There you go.
Here we go.
That is very much in the spirit of Jerry. She would really appreciate this if she was here right now.
Fall off my head, but
I can't.
That's okay.
I have to balance. I'm practicing.
Oh my gosh, I love that. All right, does anybody have any conspiracy theories this week? And let us know in the chat if you guys have any also. But
I would say the only thing I can think of conspiracy-wise is the last season that we won the opener, we went to the Super Bowl. So let's just manifest that little conspiracy our way.
Yes. I have a couple. I don't know. It's not a fully formed conspiracy yet, but something about lightning delays. Do you guys remember any lightning delays like ever in recent memory? We've had two already. At least, like, right? Two that I know of. Are there more? But I don't ever remember a lightning delay.
Right.
I'm sure it's never happened while for the Bengals when I've been there. And that's been since 15 years ago, as they reminded me today. So in 15 years, I've never seen a lightning delay. And now we've had two. I don't know what it means. I'm just throwing it out there. But my other one is that I think they said today that Zach Taylor has never won week 2. Never.
Right.
Also, this may shock some of you. Just kidding. But the Bengals have never won a Super Bowl. So maybe this is the year where we do things that we've never done before. And I'm not saying that if we lose this game, that means we're not. I'm just saying that it's a possibility. It's a possibility. But that's why I'm wearing my tinfoil. Because I don't need this narrative to get out. But
one of mine, I don't know if it's correct though, but isn't the Super Bowl in Santa Clara, like San Francisco?
Yes.
Then we played against San Francisco in a Super Bowl, so I feel like it's our turn to go back to the Super Bowl.
Yes, I agree.
Even though we didn't play San Francisco in San Francisco, but it's in their location, so I feel like that's a good omen. Somebody that we already played in the past Super Bowl.
It's a good I think for slaying all of our demons, it's like the fact that they lost to San Francisco in the Super Bowl and that it's going to be there.
And we're going to go win in their home stadium.
Yeah, and really stick it to them.
They're not going to make it, but it's okay.
I know. I thought of that because I was like, wouldn't it be great if that happened? But no. Then I was like, oh no, bless your hearts, no.
So Restream banned PJ Spencer in chat.
Oh no, PJ Spencer's been banned in chat. Why?
Why? What'd she do? She did nothing.
PJ was just linking the show.
Ah.
So I'm trying to unban. So if you could speak to PJ, that's.
Oh my God, PJ, I'm so sorry you got banned in chat. I don't know why. That's such a weird thing. I'm so sorry, but
I'm working on it.
we're working on it, and we appreciate you so much. That's such a weird thing. That's never. I've never had that issue before, but I'm kind of newer to Restream. This is we used to use something else StreamYard. We used to use StreamYard, and now we're using Restream. So that's weird.
Something conspiracy related to this. We've all got our tinfoil on, and now she's been mysteriously banned.
Oh my gosh, you're right. And wait, Fuzzy Ball said T won his natty in Santa Clara. That is very good information, Fuzzy Balls.
Good one.
Yeah. And Jared said she was at the stadium last time we played the Niners, and we had a great day. Yes, we did. That was such a fun day because Cap and I went down and we watched that game at Holy Grail, and then we hopped on the connector because the Stabby Lions were playing a playoff game that night, and then the Stabby Lions won, and it was like the best day ever. It was so fun. But yeah, okay, all right. I don't like throwing too much out there, but I have a good feeling about this season. I really, really do. So. All right. Any more conspiracy theories? Let us know. I'm going to try and safely remove this now. But I'll keep it close in case we get any more. Fro said, she is a dang delight. One of my best Twitter buddies. Yes, I love PJ so much. She introduced herself to me at the St. Taddy's Day event, and she could not have been more lovely. And she's always so sweet.
She's so sweet.
I really appreciate her. Fro said, also, I'm wearing the Zubaz pants because we haven't lost in them. We also haven't lost when I'm wearing the TV jersey, but it's not orange. Okay, well, it has to be orange, Fro. So thanks for sticking to the theme. You can always wear, it's going to be like 1,000 degrees. It's going to be like the surface of the sun outside on Sunday, but you could always wear it underneath. You could always layer it, but I don't want anybody to die of heat stroke. But yeah, Zubaz pants, that's going to be great. I have a question. Are we supposed to wear white pants? Like the Bengals are wearing white pants. The Bengals are ditching their orange pants, but it's open in orange. So are we supposed to wear white pants? Or are we sticking with
man, I don't have any white pants. We got to figure that out ASAP.
No. I don't think you got to go buy white pants. I'm just like, Cap's going to wear orange pants. Okay. Cap's going to wear orange pants. And
I was gonna wear orange shorts, but
yeah,
I know Alex is in all orange too.
Yeah,
they're changing it up. They might be a little bit. They might feel the conspiracy.
Yeah,
of
the orange pants.
Yeah,
they're like, it didn't work last year, so we're just gonna make a little tweak.
Or maybe they're saving the orange pants for when the team's down the stretch. I don't know. I don't know. All good thoughts. Okay, let's do. We need to talk. All right, we mean to talk. Sponsored by Birmingham Meadery. Code Tigress gets you 15% off 2 or more bottles of mead. So what do we need to talk about this week, ladies?
Okay, I have something. I don't think I've discussed this on Tigress Talk, but I have a little bit of a Labubu. I've been infected with the Labubu disease. I love them so much. I love those little monsters. And so I have a bunch, and I noticed that CTB had 2 on his bag. And so I'm putting out a call. I'm on Labubu watch. If you see any Bengals players that also have Labubus, I would like to know about them. So that's what I would like to. Mine's a call to action more than really anything to discuss. I just want to know about all the Labubus on the Bengals.
I could see Joe rocking a Labubu.
I would give him one. I would give him mine if he would like one.
Wow.
And they're very dear to me. They're like my little demon children.
I have my own Labubus. You just heard them barking at the pizza guy. They're my own little live Labubus. But,
Carlos does give like adorable Labubu vibe.
Yeah, I've already been looking for a Labubu Halloween costumes for them. So there's some on Etsy. They're like $50. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger, but it was just a funny idea I had. But yeah, the Labubu thing, that's kind of like a big hot thing right now. And is it true that like you don't know what you're getting? Like you open it and it's a surprise?
Right. Yeah, it's like a
That
blind
stresses
box.
me out
So
to
you
no
can
end.
get. So I have 3, and then Ivy has a couple too. And then we have some fake Labubus.
Lafufu?
Lafufus. Yeah.
I just
And
like saying
so
Lafufu.
those fufus you can get for like $3. So they're
Oh,
great. Yeah, you can just like go to a gas station and get one.
wow.
They're awesome. And they're very like, because they're truly like, they're always a blind box experience. But the Lafufus, you really don't know what you're going to get. It might be very
It might be a
scary
bad
opening
Lafufu.
that box, but very
Wow.
fun. Yeah. So anyway,
Okay.
I'm on
All right.
Labubu
I love
watch.
it.
Send me all the Labubu Bengals related.
Well, anytime I see anything related to Labubus on Instagram, I immediately send it to you because you're the only one I know who owns a Labubu, I think. But hey, more power to you. I love it. If it makes you happy and you're not hurting anyone, go for it. I love it.
Yep. Me and CTB with our Labubus.
So funny.
I love that.
All right, Christine, did you have something you wanted to talk about?
Yes, I have 2 things.
Okay.
The first thing is that I hope everybody is in the stadium early for when Sam Hubbard is the rule of the jungle, because that's very
Yes.
important. That is a whole vibe in itself, bringing back the Cincinnati kid. Like, we just need to be there. We need to all be supporting. Zach Taylor asked for us to come in early. Just that little bit of extra time cheering for your team can go a long way for the confidence of the young rookies to see the atmosphere and see everybody in the orange, because a lot of them have never had their home game yet. And now they're going to get to see that with us early and screaming Who Day. We're just going to all be in there. So I hope everybody's in there early. You know, throw out your garbage early, walk in, and you can still tailgate after. So just taking a little bit of time to go in. So that's my first thing. And my second thing is, if anybody wants to drop it in the chat, who do you guys think is going to be an immediate touchdown scorer for our team? Because I know that Joe Burrow's throwing that ball to either Jamar Chase or T. Higgins. And I think they're both going to score. But does anyone have a TD score that they think is going to be an automatic for us in maybe the first half?
Do you guys think Sam Hubbard's going to chug a beer on stage?
He
I really
better.
want him to.
He better.
I would like him to, but I don't know.
I don't know if he will. But, you know, the reason why I did it, and I really don't even drink a lot of beer, but the reason I did it was because Tyler Eifert did it, and we won that game. So that was important to me to do that. So, yeah, I think we should, if Sam Hubbard, if you're watching this, you should chug a beer on stage. It's good luck.
Yeah.
Even if you don't chug the whole thing. I definitely did not chug the whole thing. I was just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna dive.
I wish they would like reenact his touchdown on the stage real quick, like in a short distance. That would be so cool if they did that.
Oh my gosh, that would be
That would
amazing.
immediately hype up the crowd like crazy.
Well, I feel like we're already gonna just be out of our minds. But thanks for saying that, Christine, because you're so right. And it's so important. And for them to come out during warmups and see, what if they came out to warmups and saw like the lower bowl already filled? How cool would that be? I mean, that would be amazing for them. I mean, obviously, when they come out, when they run out of the tunnel and stuff, they're going to see. But there's always like, there's like jungly stuff and smoke and stuff like that. Like for them to come out with no fanfare and just look around and see that bowl like half filled, like it makes me want to cry. Like I am so excited for these young rookies and for this whole team and for this team for this year. I really believe in them, and I just think that that's really important for us to show up for them and to be there when they come out for warm up. So. Couldn't agree more. Kelsey, you got anything good?
I got 2 things. We kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but I just want to like hit home a little bit more about our defense, especially in the sense of like our rookies and just young guys in general. Like Shamar Stewart was ranked the second best rookie D lineman in the NFL for week 1. Like I said, chop that up as a win. We'll take that. He had 3 quarterback pressures, and one of them, it was one of Trey's sacks. He was right there with him. Like I thought they might even split it to a half a sack each. So he was right there. And then you kind of also touched on Demetrius Knight was flying all over the field. He had 10 tackles and 8 of them were solo. So like to just have, you know, that rookie presence, a young guy up in there, you know, we needed to go a little bit younger. We did, you know, so I just think that alone. And then DJ Turner got his first career and interception in the clutch 4th quarter right there. His first career, which seems crazy. Like I felt like he had one by now, but he didn't. And then obviously with Battle coming in clutch, getting that interception as well. But just some of these young guys just really stepping up on defense, just like it makes my soul happy, just as a Bengals fan. Like I said, just seeing the defense come from where they were last year to have this week 1 win, and they had so many wins within themselves. Like, it was just great. I truly just enjoyed watching these young guys, because you never really know until the season starts how they're going to do. So it's just seeing them, and with everything that happened with Shamar, for him to just go up in there and just like kill it, he did really good. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see his growth and everybody's growth. So like I said, I just wanted to give my little defensive props there a little bit more.
Heck yeah.
And then the last thing I need to talk about, let's talk about Noah Fant a little bit. Late signing, and he had his first, he was the touchdown, he had Joe Burrow's passing touchdown. Last season on the Seahawks, he only had 1 receiving touchdown. So to match where he was at last year on week 1 is just a beautiful thing. Like, I'm excited. We just have so many weapons on offense now. It just seems like anywhere we throw the ball to, it's somebody solid. And it's just, like I said, it's just a beautiful thing as a Bengals fan to just know, like, we have Gesicki and Fant as these great receiving tight ends now on top of all the other weapons we have. And it's just, I don't know, just to see him get that first touchdown when he only had 1 last year, I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure he felt it,
Oh, I got one more thing that I forgot to talk about.
Yeah.
Chase Brown, he's going to have a really good season. And even in the first game, I don't think anyone knows, but he's been working out a lot more this offseason. You can see he's a lot more built, and he was running harder, and he wasn't stopping his feet. So even on the first tackle at him, he's still moving his feet and keep going. Those extra yards can make a huge difference in the game. And I think he was showing everyone else. He's showing Taj Brooks the same thing, because Taj Brooks is a really hard runner too. So I think Chase Brown had over 1,000 yards rushing last year, I believe, or close to it. I think this year he's going to go over that number, and I'm going to win my every rushing touchdown in every game of the season bet.
Yeah, that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys.
I think he's going to be a very important factor this year. The running game.
I agree 100%. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm totally dropping the ball on this chat here. Let's see. Cinefold wants to know, Kayla, do you make your Labubu's Bengals gear? Have you made them anything yet?
I'm working on it.
Are you crocheting them an outfit? I need to see this.
I'm not, but I am. Caleb bought a screen printer and a Cricut, and so I have a lot of equipment at my disposal. So I'm working some stuff out.
I love that. And did you know that Buskin has a Labubu cake?
Aw, no, I didn't.
Might be good for Ivy's birthday or something. And then I think in response to who's going to get the first touchdown, Christine, you asked about it. So let's see. Cinefold said Yoshi.
Just Eddie touchdown doesn't have to be first one.
So, I am going to totally mess up that name. How do we say that name? The Tyga. Oh my God, the Tyga. That font and all those letters together, I was really struggling with that. The Tyga said Mike Gesicki going to score the first touchdown. That would be great. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, Matt agrees Gesicki. Okay. We got Dustin Merritt says Andre.
I mean, Yoshi scored in a lot of our home games. Yeah.
Yeah. Cinefold thinks Burrow's going to keep it and take it in.
Run it in? Okay.
I love that. I and then we'll see him do the whatever that terrible thing says.
When he did like the stank face when he's like
Did you guys watch Quarterback? Did you notice on that when he was running that? He was going like when he was like running. Did you guys notice that? I laughed so hard because that's what BB does when she runs. BB runs like like that's how she makes that noise. Okay, I don't know if you can hear Kat, but he's doing it better. He said it wasn't that fast, but BB makes the same noise when she runs, and I think it's so funny. So yes, I would love to see Joe keep it himself. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Super excited about Reisner. Yes, to come in when Patrick went down and to do so well, that was great. That was great. And then did you guys hear what Teddy said about him? And then they told him that they were interviewing him at his locker, and they were like, did you know that Ted Karras said that you are like the most professional? I'm going to totally butcher the quote, but like it was just very, very high praise from Teddy K, who we all love. And you could see him blushing. You could see him blushing as they're telling him this. And he was like, No, I didn't know he said that. You're making me blush. And it was so cute and I loved it. And also I love his wife and how she's like all in the social medias and she's on TikTok and she's making video. I just love it. I love all of it so much. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, he said he was gonna like frame the quote from Teddy and put it in
Yes,
his house
yes,
or
that's what
something
he
like
did.
that.
Yes.
He was.
Oh.
That's what he said. He was like, I'm not gonna get emotional, but I might have to frame that quote.
And also seeing all the new guys wearing their Cincy hats makes me so happy too. Like,
Yeah.
you guys get it. You know, when we were at the Taste of the Bengals, I feel like a lot of them were wearing their Cincy hats, and it made me super happy to see. Oh, PJ's back, you guys!
She's
It's a
made it
new
back.
goal! Wait, was that the right thing? Yeah, sorry. The O-line seems like a tight-knit group, and I'm back! Thanks, Cap! Woo! I'm so sorry, PJ. We're so glad that you're back. So yes, his Sinfold, his wife is adorable. We love her. Yes, she's great. And then she was so excited for him to be a Bengal. I was so happy about that. Fuzzy Ball said, when we run the ball, the opponent's defensive coordinators do fist pumps and exhale a sigh of relief from the booth. Yeah, exactly. But I do think that Chase Brown is going to be unexpected because it's like you've got all, like we said, you've got all these weapons. Now you've got Noah Fant that can obviously make plays and is somebody that maybe people aren't really looking for. But they've also got Chase Brown who can run the ball every time. So yeah, I think that this offense is really well rounded, and I
we have
think that it's going
Samaje
to
back.
be exciting to work. Yes, I would love Samaje. I love him. Yeah, I was so glad that he's back for sure. Okay. What else? Oh, Christine, talk to everyone a little bit about parlays on the patio, what they can expect from that this season, and kind of what it is that you're doing with all that.
Okay, so parlays on the patio, for those who don't know, it's just a little side project that I've been enjoying. I did work at a bar downtown for a while, and I was security, and I got to meet a lot of people. And everybody knows that I love to sports bet, and I absolutely love to bet on the NFL. So I decided to put things together because I like being outside on the patios and meeting new people. So I'm doing a thing called parlays on the patio, and I basically go to different bars and I shout out the bartenders for all their hard work. I shout out the bar itself and their special drink, and then I talk about my parlay for the day or for the season. Doesn't matter what sport, it could be baseball, football, anything. So I'm trying to bring everything together and help the community to help different businesses get their names out there. There might be some dive bars people don't really know about, but they have a nice hidden patio in the back. So I've been trying to get bars involved and then myself with my parlays because I do win some money and I don't always tell everybody. So I would like to just put it on my Instagram page. You can you can go to Twitter, or I'm better with the Instagram because I just post it on the stories. I do like to do a lot of long parlays because I like to do rushing and receiving yards together, or receptions, touchdown scores, all different things. The goal is just to bring everybody together, help us all win some money, and shout out the bars. I am doing a big watch party on September 29th, Monday Night Football. It's at the Stretch downtown, right by Great American Ballpark, a little bit down the road from Paycor. It's going to be free entry, free food. We're trying to do a taco bar.
Ooh.
Different raffle baskets. I received an Ellie signed ball that we're going to be giving away. I have different stuff
Whoa.
from Cincy shirts and different vintage Cincy items from really cool local businesses that not everybody goes to that support the Cincinnati Bengals and different Cincinnati stuff. We're trying to get an FC basket. So we're just going to do raffles, and all the raffle proceeds from the event are going to go to Joe Burrow's Foundation, the Cincy Hat, and Project Game Day to try to help everyone. So if you'd like to come to a watch party and watch the game with your friends, I am aware it's Monday Night Football. But if you win the raffle basket and you leave early, I'll just text you that you won and you'll get it. And I'm doing
Oh.
something really cool where I'm going to have every single person put their bet of the night into a hat, whatever they want to pick, if it's touchdown score, money line, whatever. And I'm going to pick out 5 of them, and those 5 people are going to get $10, and we're going to build the parlay together, and they get to bet on it. And if they win, they get the money. So,
Wow. Now this is
so
free to attend, right?
free to attend. Free food as
Wow.
well. You just got to pay for your drinks if you want anything, and tip the bartenders. But they're gonna have deals going on for us, and then
Wow.
just the raffle baskets as for the donations if you want to. So if you just came and just wanted to watch football and really not buy anything, it's totally okay. It's just for the community to be together to support the Bengals and also support the banks, because not those bartenders don't always get the best rep that they deserve for how hard they work. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are some hardworking people down there for sure. Well, that's so cool. I'm so proud of you for doing that, and I'm so glad that you're doing that. I'm also glad that you're sharing your bets with everyone because I feel like when you were only sharing them with me, they weren't cashing. So,
Yeah.
what was that one summer we were doing? We were live betting all the baseball unders. Is that what we were live betting all the unders?
Yeah, we were live betting
I
baseball
never made any
unders.
money on that.
Yeah, I live bet one last night, and I would have won, but Jaden Daniels missed by 3 yards, and somebody kept messaging me on Instagram saying you should have won that, and I was like, yeah, I know, I'm aware.
I'm like, thanks, I know. Oh man.
But the Bengals bets are the best ones. So maybe if anybody ever wants to reach out to me before a game and you want to build a parlay, you just let me know if you come to a tailgate or if you're on Twitter or something, just let me know and we'll build one together. Or you can come to any parlays in the patio video that I make because I'm shouting out all the bars in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. So if you have a local dive bar that you love, let me know and I'll go shout out your friends.
That's so cool. I love that so much. You know, when I kept losing live betting the unders that one summer, I decided that I was only going to bet on teams that I loved because I just don't care enough about other teams to know whether or not this is a good bet or not. So, but I
can you
definitely,
imagine, like, betting for like the Steelers to win, or you know what I mean, like, you know, having to root for a bet like that. You're like, no, like you just
there's
can't.
literally no way I could do
Can't
that.
Every time that I would bet on a Lamar Jackson touchdown, he would not score. So I just keep putting $5 on it just to hope that he does not score.
Well spent. Well spent.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny. That's so funny. All right, let's see. I missed some comments here. PJ says, great. Christine made a great point about Chase Brown working on his footwork to extend the run. I want him to unlock beast mode. Yes. Wouldn't that be cool if he got like an ugly run scepter this year from Good Morning Football and Kyle Brandt? That would be so funny.
I can see it.
Heck yeah. Jonathan Watson said, I'm excited to see what Chase Brown does this season. And by the way, happy to be catching this live stream. Hooday. Hooday, Jonathan. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. And then Sinful said, any work on Eric All Jr.? Yeah, sadly, he's out for the year, and I'm so sad about it. What? No.
Still progressing through his.
Yeah. I think they knew he was going to be out this year, but he's still out there. I see him out there. I saw him out there for every training camp that I went to. I see him out on the sideline every time. He's definitely locked in. He's definitely plugged in. It absolutely breaks my heart that he's not out there playing because I think he could be a real game changer when he comes back. But wishing him all the best and praying for him for sure.
Did you say ugly run? It's
angry run, ugly run. I don't know. Angry run, ugly run. Do it all. Run ugly and angry.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
Whatever scores, you know.
Sometimes the ugliest runs get you all the way down to the end zone because you're just zigging and zagging and you're twisting, you're doing Saquon Barkley jumps, everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think obviously, it will open up the passing game to get the running game involved, and yeah, that's true. But hey, that's why they play the games. It's hard to say. We can talk about it till we're blue in the face, but all that matters is what happens on the field. So that's all we got. But
he's also a pass catching running back, so people forget. Even if he doesn't always get the yards for running, he's another weapon right there.
Very
so when
true.
they're worried about Jamar and T, you got Chase Brown that can get you the 4 yards that you might need right there on a little slant pass.
Yeah, for sure. My favorite Chase Brown moment was when he jumped in the kettle.
Yes.
And then they were like, oh, that's not a touchdown. And I was like, yes, it is. And then they're like, okay, it is. How are you going to call that back after he jumped into the kettle? Like the human-sized kettle the humans are not allowed to be in. That was fun. That Dallas game was fun. All right. Do you guys have your open and orange fits picked out yet? I know the Bengals tweeted about that today, but I'm like, how are you going to ask us to spoil the fits before the day? I mean,
yeah, I have a cool shirt that I'm very excited to wear.
You are?
Ooh. Yeah.
That's
it's just a regular t-shirt, but it fits me. It's so me. So everyone's going to laugh because they're going to be like, that's you.
I can't wait to see it.
I know, same. I made a stop at Rally House today. I just was like, oh, let me see if they have anything. They had some cute stuff. So yeah, I got my
Rally House is always a home run, I feel like.
It's deadly. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like I need to
don't
get
go
in,
unless you're going to drop
get
3
what
bills.
I'm coming for and get out because I could spend $10,000 in that place.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
have you ever been to the one in the Jeffersonville outlet mall area?
Oh.
That outlet mall is basically like a ghost town, but they have a rally house and it is huge. And yeah, it's crazy. If you're ever driving up and down 71, I do a lot of it. But if you're ever driving up and down 71, but Samuel Wendling says, I got some stuff coming. I'm geeked. Yeah, I hope it gets here in time. Cinefold said, this was great. So glad I could catch you ladies. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you being in our chat and chatting with us and being here. So thanks so much, Houday. Houday to you. Thanks for coming. Ross is here. What's up, Ross? The Bengal tiger will be the superior large cat Sunday. Houday. Yes, well said, Ross. I love that. But yeah. So Kelsey, did you buy something at Rally House that you're going to wear on Sunday, or just kind of shopping in general? You did?
Yeah, because I was like, it's one of those things, like you look in your closet, you have tons of orange and you're just like, okay, like what am I going to do? And then me and Alex were kind of running around today and we went to Costco and I'm like, well, Rally House is right next door. If we could just stop by. So right away, my Alex found me a shirt and I was just like, well, this is it. So since she dresses me, she's my stylist.
Yes, we know.
For those who don't know.
She does a great job. Yeah.
So I'm going to laugh Kelsey, I'm going to laugh if you and I have the same shirt. Mine's, I don't know. I don't remember getting it from Rally House, but I feel like we wear the same type of shirt. So I'm like, we cannot.
It would be me and you. It would totally be me and you if anybody that like showed up to the tailgate like, hey.
And you guys could be like twins, like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And she's like a whole like foot and a half shorter than me. Like
no, like from Austin Powers.
Like my little mini me.
And I'll call her Mini Me. Okay, if by chance you guys are not wearing the same shirt, can we please go a game where you're wearing the same shirt on purpose?
Yes, 100%. We can do that. We can do that.
I feel
why don't we put our faces on each other?
Shoes, everything.
Oh my God. Do it for the plot. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Like something to
Kayla, do you have your outfit picked yet?
I think that my dad and I are going to match. So I think we're going to wear our orange jerseys and little orange bucket hats and be the same.
I love that. I would advise wearing a bucket hat because, as I mentioned earlier, it will be hotter than the surface of the sun. And there's only so much sunscreen you can put on your face.
We had a nice big fall for 2 weeks, but
yeah, that was nice.
Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't look at the weather and I have orange pants, not shorts. Yeah. So here we go.
No.
Well, if you're feeling warm, you can always just look down to the south end zone and look at Bengals captain wearing his full jacket.
Yes.
With long sleeves underneath.
I can catch you from a mile away. Yep. And that full orange
Everyone
jacket.
can spot him.
I know. I can see you all the way up from my seats. Like, it's just like, oh, there they are. Like, he sticks out so well.
Yeah. Well, we threw everybody for a loop because we sat in some of our other seats for the preseason game. But I just said, just look for, Sarah was trying to find us. And I was like, just look for Cap. Just look for a suit. She's like, thank God for the suit.
Very
exactly.
Easy to spot.
If I end up getting cut out, it's because my phone is at 3%. Just so you guys know.
Oh my gosh! All right, well we're gonna wrap it up here. But if we can't say goodbye to you, we love you and we appreciate you.
It's okay. I'm gonna wait till the phone dies. So we're gonna keep going
till the bitter end. Samuel Wendling said, "Cincinnati on the map with the best fan base." I agree. I know I'm biased, but I agree.
I wasn't even from Cincinnati, so
yeah. Oh, Ross is gonna half ghost. Gotta watch it in the sun. Okay. All right, Ross. Well, we appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Said I'm gonna die in that suit one day. We need to get that written into your life insurance policy that if you die while wearing the suit, I get like more money or something. I'm gonna melt in that suit. Yeah. The bill of his hat has come close to melting before. When we were in Green Bay a couple years ago, they had the Sauna Bowl, which was the hottest regular season game in Green Bay history. And his hat, like the bill of his hat is plastic and it was very pliable by the end of the game. It was it changed form a little bit that day. So it was like in the 90s. It was insane. And we're sitting on metal bleachers in Green Bay. Yeah. Crazy. 105 was that game? Oh, wow.
Oof.
I blocked it out. Oh, Coach Jay is leaving. Bye, Coach Jay. We'll see
Bye,
you
Coach
Sunday.
Jay.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet, honestly, because I had my personal shopper Bridget pick me up something pretty awesome, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be worked into the outfit. 89 in Green Bay, or
Yeah, that was the temperature. but
okay, how it felt with the humidity and everything, because they're right on the lake. I mean, it is humid. It was very miserable that day. Oh, King D, what's up? Hooday. Thanks for joining from Twitter. We appreciate you watching on Twitter. Thanks so much. Ultimate pioneer of a straight super fan.
Like, straight up super. Straight up super.
Got it. All right. Thank you.
Jacket. Talk about the jacket.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet. I have a couple of options, but it might be a game time decision because I'm gonna move in with Bridget tomorrow, as I often do for week for the home opener. You know, whether it's week 1 or week 2, I go. Me and Bridget have a sleepover, so we're gonna have a sleepover, and we're gonna go to the FC match on Saturday, which will be so much fun. And then it's gonna be tough though, because I feel like I have to save my singing voice. Like I can't do too much singing at FC. Like I have to save my voice for my defense yelling. And I tweeted about this earlier, but my allergies are literally kicking my butt right now. And I feel a little bit better because I finally got some short acting Sudafed that I could take like in the evening. So I'm feeling quite a bit better after taking that. But I'm like, my nose just ran all day long. So I am definitely feeling the ragweed. So I need to conserve my voice. So I may be mouthing some words to the FC Cincy songs. But
I'm gonna say, because the Bailey is no joke. Like,
no, I
mean,
know.
you're from beginning to end, clapping, singing, stomping.
Yeah.
Like, do it. Like, I'm tired when I leave FC
Yeah.
games. Like, I'm exhausted. Like,
It's gonna be a
just kinda
full
like,
weekend.
yeah, and just like you feel after a Bengals game, like I'm usually exhausted from yelling and just like the excitement and everything. And so it's just like, yeah, to go from being in the Bailey the day before the home opener, like, you got this. You got this.
We're hardcore. We're
Yeah, you
hardcore. We're
got
ready
this.
to party. If only the Reds were in town, we could make it a trifecta or something.
I'm enjoying the break right now. Okay.
I know you are.
One more home fan though. Well, hopefully
Yeah.
more. Hopefully we make these playoffs. We're
Yes.
close. We're close.
I think we can, absolutely. Trichrome with the fact check. The hottest game at Lambeau Field, Green Bay's home stadium, was the 89-degree game against the Cincinnati Bengals on September 24th, 2017. You know, it feels like yesterday, because when I say a few years ago, that could mean last year or the dawn of time. But 2017, it doesn't feel like that long ago. But yes, I guess it was, and we were there, and it was hot. But all right, guys. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for joining us. Thanks, everybody in the chat. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks, Cap, my unpaid intern, for dealing with comments and getting PJ reinstated. We appreciate that. But
thanks for having us.
Yes. Oh, thank you guys for coming. I hope you'll come back and do this again
course.
sometime. And we'd love to have you anytime you guys want to come back. So,
And we're gonna get that win on Sunday. Everybody be ready.
heck yeah.
Bring
it's
all
gonna
the
be
good
so
energy.
great. All right, everybody. Thank you guys all so much. And hoo day, everybody.
Good day.
Good day.
Hoo day.
See you later.